What up? It's the Amish space station. Hope everybody is doing well. I want to check out the audio from the stream if I can. A lot of people texting me. Check out the audio from the... All right. Seems to be working. So I am going to make an attempt to do more streams and everything a little bit more regularly, because there's been so much other things happening that I haven't been able to do streams as much as I want, but I'm going to aim for this time every single day. Also, I try to make sure I have some content to talk about as well. Rather than just, but what I'm going to do to make up for it, I'm just going to come on to do the live streams, chat, talk, and I'm also going to release some videos too at the same time. So we're just going to do it that way because there's no other way really for me to be able to do it. So I work a couple other jobs as well. So it's really ridiculous. But anyway, I want to get into it. I hope everybody is doing well. This is the first set of news that I'm going to say a couple times throughout the video. Truth Unveiled 777 has been terminated. This is the second time that they terminated his channel, and it's really upsetting that, like I said, he is one of my absolute favorites when it comes to the truth community and researching and stuff. He is really, really good at what he does, and they terminated his channels. So this is a backup channel if anybody wants to go here to check this out. I have the videos that have been taken down. I went through and I downloaded hundreds of videos. I had to download a lot of Eric Dubé's stuff because they terminated him. And I downloaded a lot of Truth Unveiled. I downloaded, this was about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, year and a half ago. I started downloading a lot of videos to make sure I had them all when the channels go down, because I knew that the channels would be taken down eventually. So, every single person, I've noticed my feed completely just turn into nothing because people are getting their channels deleted over and over and over again, and they won't stop deleting it. I got to say, this is an attack that is happening right now, and it's happening on the truth community. That's actually the real attack. The real attack isn't the other, sickness or anything like that. This is a free speech attack, and this is a truther attack. Every truther is being blended in with Q and Anon and Q and all this other crazy stuff. This is very serious. It's very, very serious. And I thought, being part of the truth community, I really was expecting people to fight back a little bit harder. I didn't really, a lot of people, there's only a couple people that really went back and created channels and said, screw this, I'm not going to let you take my channel away. And that was Richie from Boston. Had over 500,000 subscribers. Now think about this. If 1,000 of those 500,000 subscribers started uploading his videos over and over on YouTube and not tagging them or tagging them as the opposite thing, you have to learn to fool the algorithm. Make sure that people who didn't search for your video, make sure it pops up in their feed. Make sure they look at it. Give the people what they don't even know that they even need Give them what they don't know that they're even searching for. You can't tag a video with truth because it's already been manipulated. You can't tag videos as doctors talking about this, talking about that, because they won't let that video get any views. We all know this. And then it's a double-edged sword, because when you tag them as something else, the people who are searching for something end up finding your video and saying, what is this? You know, they just walked out of the Matrix for one moment and they have no idea. They didn't have Morpheus there to even talk to them, put it to you like that. So they don't want to hear it either. But, you know, if that's the only way, that's the only way. But you have to go outside of the truth community in order to reach people. You can't preach to the choir and try and actually reach people. So there's only a couple people who really came back after their channels were deleted and stuff. You know what I mean? There's only a couple, and we know who those guys are. But it's only a couple people. You know, just because they decide to take down your channels and stuff doesn't mean that you got to completely give up on, you know, putting the truth out there. You know what I mean? And I do know and I understand of how I'm fed up. And I'm a really small channel, but I'm very fed up with YouTube and the way that they are censoring and, you know, having to skip around words and all this other stuff. I don't like it at all. So, you know, I do want to say that, you know what I mean? Because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I know everybody's pain, but they did terminate this channel, and that's also what I wanted to talk about. They canceled this for the second time. So I don't think they're going to reinstate Truth Unveiled 77's channel. I think it's completely gone. You know, I had some people say something. They were like, Truth Unveiled has 100,000 subs or 200 or 300. He has been at the same amount of subs for years. Okay, his channel is dead. Just because you have a couple 100,000 subs doesn't make you famous. It doesn't work that way. I got my music on networks that have over 500,000 to 750,000 subs. And I made a very minuscule amount of money, even though I amassed millions of views on some of my songs. Okay, it doesn't make you famous. It doesn't make you a celebrity just because you got a couple 100,000 people. Out of all of these subscribers that many of these people have, most of these people are just everyday people, and they really don't care at the end of the day. But they will care. They will care. And the government's going to make sure you care too. And I agree with the government on that. If you don't care, they do need to make you care. Because from the very first moment that I heard about these people deleting channels, the first thing that I did, even before I created a YouTube channel, was downloading videos. This was a year before this even happened. And most people don't care enough to even do that. And then they want to cry and complain because they're lazy researchers and they don't want to, you know, do their research and find out, you know, what has already been deleted from the internet. Okay? But this is really, really a big issue. Real quick, I want to say shout out for anybody who sees this. Thank you for the new subscribers. I think like 15 or 20 people subscribed to me after my last live stream. And I just want to shout out to everybody. Thank you for taking the time to check me out. And I appreciate that. I appreciate having people to talk to and appreciate the feedback and the comments and things like that. Because when you start studying this stuff and you really look into it, it feels like you're talking to, you know, yourself in a lot of cases, because there's not a lot of people that really want to look up all this stuff and learn all this stuff. So, you know, hey, non-con streamists, what's going on? Bless up Amish. Thank you. And welcome. I was just thanking some of the new subs that I gained like another 15 or 20 subs after my last live stream. And I appreciate all that. And yeah, everybody, I'm probably going to be doing streams at 4 this time every single day, or weekly, multiple times throughout the week. So just look for me at 4. I'm going to try and keep it consistent. As Nathan Oakley would say, consistency. Okay. Shout out to Nathan Oakley. Nathan Oakley is really just destroys these globe heads. He's like the globe head executioner. You know what I mean? I might get my artist to do some artwork of him with a big axe chopping off the head of somebody like knelt over one of those execution rock things, and you know what I mean, with a globe on his head. I might do that. shout out to Nathan Oakley. If anybody don't know him, definitely a good debater. So yeah, I'm ready to move on to the next important topic, but this is Truth Unveiled. I don't know what's going to happen. They terminated his channel again. So he is one of the biggest truthers. If you do get a chance to check him out, you'll see him on Praise Yahuwah. This channel here, I've been following for a while. That has some backup. I have all of his backups though, and I'm sorry, but I have not uploaded them. But I might upload them to Library. So I am at Amish Space Station, at Library, BitChute. I'm probably going to upload them there because, you know, it's a storage thing. But he has a lot of insane information that's amazing. Notice the tree here, not the cross. I love that stuff. You know, it's amazing. Mark of the Beast. This is a real Mark of the Beast. So let's get ready to get into it. First thing that I just had to bring up first, I had to bring up this. I was supposed to live stream yesterday and I didn't get a chance to. Grimes and Little Uzi Vert, they plan on taking Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip. This guy just put embedded a diamond into his forehead. I can't say this with a straight face. Little Uzi Vert, which means Lucifer. The Little Uzi Vert, okay, is what his name comes from. These people are just absolutely sickening to watch this type of stuff. This is what's been on my mind lately, stuff like this, and I haven't been feeling really well, and I haven't even wanted to live stream because of this type of nonsense. It's been making me so angry. But yeah, so this clown show is definitely planning on getting this Neuralink, which, if you guys don't know, Elon Musk tested this thing out on a couple pigs a little while ago. It's a couple videos of that. Just search Elon Musk pig Neuralink brain chip, and I'm sure it'll come up. This isn't the main topic. I'm going to get into something that's going to drive up my blood pressure in a few. So I will start yelling. But there's a little issue that I have to talk about being from this area. Washington, D.C. has a lot of barbed wire fences around it. I just wanted to let everybody know. I don't know where everybody's from if you're not from the States, but this is what it has to be at the Capitol. It has to, you got to have this security here because everything that they have been doing has been 100% legal and not, screwy at all. So that's what the fence is for. It's definitely for protection. Elon's crust. Yeah, man. So yeah, I didn't think that I would see the day where we have all of these fences up, but this is what America's about now. You have to have these fences up. You have to keep impeaching people who are not even in office anymore. Can I get impeached? Is there a possible way that I could get impeached? I know I've never been president, but I'm just wondering, is there a way I can be impeached? Because if you can impeach someone who has who is not the president, can you impeach someone who never has been the president? Like, why don't, I think that's next. So these people also are planning on saying that domestic terrorism is the next big threat. So all the white people here are threats to everybody. So I'm letting all you white guys know that you're a threat to people, okay? Your skin is the problem. If you weren't white, maybe we could understand. But apparently, if you're white and you love your country, you are a domestic terrorist and you're very dangerous. You got very dangerous thoughts in your head, son. And you guys need to be Depop. That's my new genre of music. It's called Depop. I'm gonna see if I can put some stuff out like that. But it's insane with these racist pieces of trash and these garbage, Non-constitutional says impeach Jefferson. Right. So these people are literally using racism to start, just like Black Lives Matter. They're using racism to begin their assault on people. So now if you have a difference, could be labeled as a very dangerous individual. Okay. Just me sitting here talking about these fences, they could be under the impression that I actually am for the orange man. I don't like the orange man and I don't like the sleepy man. I don't like either one of them because they're both the same sides, different wings of the same satanic eagle. And we all know what that is. Okay, there's no, am I on this side? Am I red or am I blue? Am I blood? Am I a Crip? No. So I'm saying this for YouTube. I don't support either side of this nonsense. I voted for myself to be president. And yet, what happened? The rest of the country didn't really vote for me. That's why we got this issue right now, because I guarantee you, if I got in there, it would have been a whole different thing, wouldn't it? But they won't let someone in there like me. You guys already know that. I don't think I'm old enough either. I think you got to be like 50 years old. So cage Congress, exactly. Non-extremists. That's exactly what it is. These people are, did you guys hear about that ACO thing where she, AOC, I don't even know, what is her name? Cortez. She lied about being in there. Apparently it's all over Twitter where she wasn't in the building and she lied and said she feared for her life. I'm just like, dude, people don't care about you. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, nobody cares about her at all. I don't even know her name. Alexandria Cortez, Asio. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I don't care what it is. I'm just putting this out here the way that it really is. Nobody cares. Your life was never in danger. I assure you. The slaves, listen, if anybody's lives are in danger, the people's lives are in danger by the people that they worship. Okay. If I had worked for this capital, if I had worked for Congress, if I had worked for this government in any kind of way, then they would have put my life in danger. Okay. Because that's what they do. They'll, for all I know, they'll blow me up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I seen Eric Dubé in he was in an interview on, I think he was actually with Eddie Bravo. This is an old one from a few years ago. And he was like, somebody was like, hey, Eric, would you get into a non-gun streamers? I think I'm gonna open that up. AOC OnlyFans. There we go. I'm gonna open that up myself. That's funny. Eric Dubé was talking on there. Somebody asked him, they were like, would you get into a rocket that's made by NASA so that they can prove to you the Earth's shape? And then Eric's like, why would I get into a rocket made by them? I'm like, right? They would blow you up and say, oh, we're sorry, Eric, man. This is a sad day. 1986 all over again. Right? So I just thought that was funny. I was like, Eric's like, why would I get into a rocket made by that? Oh my God, it's amazing. So yeah. But also, there is also, I got to say some of this stuff before I get into the real stuff that's going to drive up my blood pressure. There's a lot of protesting going on. You know what I mean? Protests continue despite warnings of military, whatever. We all know what that's gonna be. Military seizes power in a coup after detaining. I can't say these names. I'm not going to try to. Whole point is, this is what these people are doing, though. They are actually, here's some coding for you, number 3. But these people are actually protesting still, and the only people that aren't protesting is who? You know who? So. Them challenger. Oh, yeah. Hey, non-extremists, did you see that they got a new video out on Netflix? Challenger Final Flight. You believe that? They actually just released that footage, like released that whole thing. Like these people haven't been found already. They've been found already. They look the same and got the same names. And I was looking to see if them people had, twin brothers and stuff. They never mentioned any twin brothers in that Netflix documentary. They didn't mention any of that because they're lying. Oh, yeah, man. It's funny. It's funny. You're going to see so many people up there all choked up. I mean, Crisis Actor Award. They're up here like, if I just hadn't sent those people up, if I just hadn't sent them up, they would still be here. I'm like, dude, no. Stop crying. They're still here. They got some brass ones anytime that they're up here. These people have been found. They're teaching at some of what? The one teacher is like a college professor, and they found these people still alive. Okay, and they literally to be able to actually put out a Netflix documentary of the Challenger. Oh my God, I was shocked. I watched the whole thing. I think it's like 4 long episodes, but I got a lot of laughing out of it. The only thing that was said about it was the amount of people that were crying. I mean, they pumped this thing up. Also, I'm not going to ruin it. I'll let you watch it, dude. But you're going to notice something that connects that with this time period right here. Nathan Oakley is in the building. Holy crap. Everybody check out Nathan Oakley. He is the Globehead Executor. Nathan Oakley, what's going on, man? I've never talked with you directly or anything, man. I appreciate you checking out my stream. I had to shout it out to everybody, dude. Holy crap, man. So, hey, everybody who don't know, if you don't know Nathan Oakley, 1980, check him out. Educate yourself in what real science is and not the bouncy balls, not the container being shown without a container inside a container. You know what I mean? Oh, same here, Nathan, man. Thank you for checking me out, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Will do. I will do. I'm going to try. So everybody, getting back to it real quick, because I'm only going to go for about 30 minutes right here. But I had to talk about this because hopefully I don't get flagged and taken down. I'm going to try to keep it up. This is the Balfour Declaration. So if this is in response to some people that I'm not going to call out any names. There's been some truthers that's been coming out saying different things, and I had to explain this. You know, I have to. And so I'm going to try to do it without getting triggered. Okay. The British government decided to endorse the establishment of a Jewish home in Palestine. After discussions with the cabinet and consultations of the Jewish leaders, the decision was made public by a letter from British Foreign Secretary Lord Arthur James Balfour to Lord Walter Rothschild. Oh yeah, non-constreamist just up. Yeah, man. Nathan Oakley is beast. His whole squad over there, Chocolate, Arwen, they're all ace. They knock stuff out, and you know, he who needs no introduction, of course, QE Quantum Eraser, legendary. A lot of the stuff I know is strictly because I've been watching them from my other profile before I created this channel. I've been watching them for a long time. So they're the ones, you know, who really have been leading this fight in education right now. You know, a lot of other people are still going off of, you know, what they think they know and not, you know, the real truth of the matter. So definitely learn what science is, learn the scientific method, you know, and definitely check out Nathan Oakley. He's beast. He knows his stuff, man. He's on the ball with his stuff. I'll tell you guys now. But I had to say this because a lot of people don't understand this. So this is the letter to Rothschild, offering up this Palestine area over here. Okay. We'll do, man. We'll do. I'll link those right after I'm done this. And I'll also link them in the pinned comment at the end of this for sure. So I'll link everybody. So I had to say that because a lot of people don't understand this. Now, a lot of people were talking about Israel. Israel was founded in 1948. You guys aren't understanding. So I want to make sure. I'm not talking about my subscribers. I'm talking about anybody who comes across this video. They're not understanding these dates here. So when someone mentions Israel or they mention Egypt or the ancient Egyptians, I don't think you know what you're talking about because these places were founded like what, 70 years ago? So I don't really understand what people are talking about when they come on here and they're actually talking about, you know, the Israel of the Bible. No. That's not what this is. Okay. Here's the Balfour Declaration. Okay. This is the founded of the establishment of Israel. Okay. Right here. So people have to understand what the difference is. Even Damascus, even Jerusalem. Someone asked me a little bit ago to actually go into the Jerusalem thing. It's going to take like 10 parts. It's going to have to be like a 10 series thing. And I'll try to do it live, but I have to get it in order. So I might do that. I'll definitely see if I can do that because they just took down, you know, Truth Unveiled. So they're deleting channels who talk about Israel. So I don't know how to do this whole thing. I have no idea. I'll figure it out. Let me see. This was the other thing for anybody not understanding this. The Roman Catholic Church. Now you can look this up on their site. on the Vatican site. This is important too. They changed the 10 commandments. The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a couple truthers out there. It's called so-called truthers. Of course, I'm going to call them that. They're sitting around here acting like everything mentioned in the Bible is 100% real. No. This video, the intent of this video is to show people that they have no idea what they're talking about and they need to do more research, okay? Multiple commandments were changed by the Catholic Church. So their debate. Oh yeah, Nathan, no problem, man. No problem. You're the man, man. Naka Streamer said, I told you about dropping beavers. Not yeah. That's right, man. Yeah, they do crazy stuff, dude. They do crazy stuff. Dropping beavers out. Like they'll do anything, dude. They'll do anything. Where I was getting at is it's not about saying God is all powerful and all knowing and everything. Yes, I understand what these people are saying. However, the Roman Catholic Church took away the second commandment. You shall not make idols. Okay. They made up the commandment. You shall not covet thy neighbor's wife. And they made up a whole bunch of them. They changed the Sabbath. Okay. That's Constantine. He changed the Sabbath to Sunday. How blasphemous. What more evidence do you need at this point? At this point, game over. Game over. So people are literally worshiping the sun god on Sunday for Sunday sun worship. Okay. Whenever somebody says that the Bible hasn't been changed or anything, yes, it has. Constantine the Great, the legendary. All right. Let me pump him up a little bit more because he's not pumped up enough. Changed the Sabbath to Sunday on March 7th. Okay. AD 321. All right. Issued the first civil Sunday law, compelling all people in the Roman Empire, except farmers, to rest on Sunday. So if you all don't understand what happened, I'm not going to get into that, but that has to do with the Crusades and what the first Crusades, and I don't want to get into that, but because it's too much to get into. But you get the point. So the Bible has been changed by the Catholic Church. Here it is right here. I mean, I think that's really all to prove that the Bible is not accurate. You got to understand that it's not meant to be taken literally, and it's meant as a history book, and it covers things that have happened in the past. So I understand the Krishna thing, and I understand the Hinduism, the Buddhism thing, and I understand that they're all the same. But that's because all of these religions are all the same. Every religion has a Jesus character, and they all are the same. So I just want people to understand this, that this was changed. The Bible has been altered thousands and thousands and thousands of times. Okay. So, this is just 2 or 3 things right here that was openly admitted that they changed out of the Bible. So, and like I said, problems with Paul, right here. If you haven't seen Problems with Paul, it's 1 hour long. It's on Truth Unveiled 777 archives, his backup channel. And he goes through and shows you how Paul, it wrote most of the books in the New Testament, and Paul was saying he was possessed by a demon, and it's on his Road to Damascus account. There are so much wrong with a lot of parts of the Bible that anybody who says that they're a Christian and they don't listen to the words I'm saying right now and acknowledge that the Bible's been changed, then they are just fundamental, zealots pretty much. They're not going to listen to anything that you got to say, and it's pointless talking to them. Okay. And I'm not as good as Nathan Oakley when it comes to pummeling some of those fundies. So, you got to forgive me on that. But this is what is really going on. We have to interpret these things with a conscious mind. You can't interpret these things by reading a book that you think hasn't been changed. You know what I'm saying? So let me get, Nine Stream said, I am Paul. So let me get into it. So also here's the second to the last thing, slavery. Oh my God, I almost lost my head the other day. I was cussing up a storm, flipping out. The definition, all right, I'm gonna break this down quantum eraser style. The definition of being a slave, okay, the state of being a slave, the practice or system of owning slaves. a condition compared to that of a slave in respect of exhausting labor or restricted freedom, excessive dependence on or devotion to something? Are we devoted to our technology, our cell phones? Are we depending on the grocery store to have our food? Are we reliant on anything? Do we work every single day for fiat currency? Doesn't matter where you are in the world, it's all fiat currency. Are we restricted in any kind of way to our movement right now with the big scary virus going on? Are we afraid to go places? Are we afraid to do anything? Have we placed restrictions on ourselves? Are we the ones who own slaves, or are we owned, which is captivity mentioned right here? Fetters, chains, shackles, servitude, bondage, enslavement. All of these are synonyms, of course. Are we all forced to do all this stuff? Listen, I want to explain. We are all slaves currently, every single one of us. So the idea, if anybody says that slavery didn't exist or in any kind of way, I'm not talking about slavery post or pre 1865. I'm not talking about that. I'm going to get into that next. I'm talking about we are still slaves right now. We all have restricted movement right now. There's been so many other slaves everywhere. And look what the first image is of somebody black and then somebody white. This is what they want to bash into every single person's mind, is that white people had black people as slaves. I'm going to give you what really took place right now. Okay. Slavery has still been going on. It's still going on now. It has happened throughout history, every single where. It doesn't matter whether or not we have records showing any slaves in biblical times or any of that other crap. None of that matters. None of that matters. We're slaves right now. What happens in America, and probably a lot of other places, I'm just not going to speak for a lot of other places. If you don't pay your property tax, you own nothing. You own nothing. They will come here. They will take your house, sell your house and your land, kick anyone else on there out, whether it be your family, children, or anything. And guess what? They'll resell your land to someone else and make money off of them. And if they don't pay their taxes, they'll do the same. You own nothing in this world. You own nothing. So anybody who claims that slavery didn't exist in biblical times even, you're a joke. We're still slaves today. We never have had any freedom. Please don't make me laugh. I hate calling people out because I know this is going to make people mad, but I'm really about to start calling out names, and I don't want to, but I will. Because a lot of times, unlike a few legendary individuals like Nathan Oakley, and a lot of other people, no one really will take the time. I've tried to debate people, and I've even offered to pay people if they could out-debate Nathan or out-debate Quantum Eraser. I'm like, you guys are going to get your asses handed to you. I'm like, don't even, I've literally offered money. And these people are afraid to even come on my channel to even talk with me, especially about any kind of biblical stuff, because like I said, I'm not a Christian, no, because you already know how I feel about that. I understand religion, and I also understand history. There's three major things. There's science, there's history, and there's religion. And when you understand that circle, you can understand what kind of game is being played on your mind. And that's the issue that we have here. We got fake science. Now doctors are saying that you get sick from certain things, and we're not even going to pay attention to the germ theory. We're just going to toss that out, and like I said, we're from a world where people love theories. Einstein, you know what I'm saying? Theory of relativity, gravity. They love theories. It doesn't matter that helium balloons go up. That doesn't matter to these people because they don't have brains. They're not coherent. So my point in this is that slavery has always existed. We're still in slavery right now. Anybody who claims that there's no anything of slave, we are slaves. We're still slaves, and it will continue to go. Knocker says, for real, I really am Paul. That's my man. I got you. And Philly is 95% brain. Oh, everybody is, bro. They're all afraid to die a very horrible Horrible, horrible death. I actually flipped out on someone a couple hours ago. I wasn't having it. I was talking about how YouTube is not responsible for what I say on their platform. Okay. And there's laws in place for that. I forgot. I'm not going to quote it right now because I'll admit if I can't remember something. But I'm not going to quote it, but they're not responsible. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to take that away. Currently, this is happening so that YouTube and them will be responsible for the stuff I say on their platform, and they can be sued. So at that point, they're going to start censoring flat earth. They're censoring everything hardcore. Okay. You're not going to be allowed to say anything. Okay. On there. It's not going to be your tube. It's going to be their tube at this point. They might even change youtube.com to their tube.com. So anybody who wants to buy that, you might want to buy that domain. If you make money off it, you give me 50%. I'll take 45%. But theirtube.com, because that's what it's going to be. So let me say this. This is the other problem. A lot of people keep talking and talking and talking about history. Anybody talking nonsense about history, I want everybody to shut up when it comes to history. We have no idea what happened past 1800s. Why? Tartaria. If you don't know what Tartaria is, it is found on so many historical maps that I can't even count. And yet today it is not found anywhere. Why is that? Why is that? This huge empire that took over the entire world is hardly talked about, never taught to me in school. And people are sitting here talking, like I hear people talking about Aristophanes or whatever his name is, and Galileo and Aristotle. And these people may not have even existed. That's the kind of world that we're actually in right now that people don't want to understand. You don't want to get it. 1570, okay? 1600s. I mean, we're talking about Christopher Columbus never really mentioning any of this stuff. Anybody who thinks that Christopher Columbus existed, let me tell you right now, I already said that stuff may not have even happened. Let me also show you this. Let me show you this. This is Anthony Johnson, colonist, one of the first slave owners, okay? He is one of the first African-American property owners and had a right to legally own slaves in Virginia. So I've shown people this before. Everything that you think you know about history has been debunked just with me showing you this. I was taught that a whole bunch of white people got really, racist, and they all hated everybody because everybody that had a different skin color, and all these crazy white people were going around beating people with chains that had darker skin, and they were just mean and just wanted to just, keep beating people and just keep them all locked up. That's what I heard. So everybody who was white was a really, really bad individual. That's what I was taught in school, and that's what millions of other African Americans, I'll call them that, even though that's not what black people are. We're not from Africa. I'm not from Africa. I'm black. I'm not from Africa, though. And this is what they do. This is what they do. This is the type of lies that they put into the minds of people because they want this. Okay, this is not a debate anymore about whether or not somebody's lying. I was never taught this. I don't know who Anthony Johnson is. I have no idea who this is. Most people don't. So when you find out that the first person to ever own slaves in America was black, that's kind of a little bit of a problem, right? You would think. I guess not. You can still blame white people, I guess, since there's Black Lives Matter around here, right? All white people are just so bad. They're just so bad. They're just so horrible. It's like, God, right? Right? So you should question at this point everything past the 1500s, past the 1400s, the so-called Dark Ages. Okay. The reason I'm pulling this up is because I've been looking at a lot of Tartarian architecture. And if you don't know the channel is John Levi. He has over 145 videos showing you all of this magnificent architecture that cannot even be built today. These people literally built castles in 2 years and tore them down with 5,000 people. And yet I see these retarded truthers coming on here saying, well, in 1792, this guy, no, that guy never existed. All your little history that you think you know is a lie. I'm sorry. Sorry that breaks your paradigm, same way the flat earth actually breaks all of the globers' paradigm. But this is what the truth is. Have you even looked? Has anybody looked at these world fairs? Okay. Has anybody even seen how large and how massive these buildings are? Have you even checked to see what the population was in 1820, 1830? This nation here in America was supposedly founded in 1776. 10 years later, we had castles everywhere. And people are still sitting around here pretending as if there is not a long-running lie. It's obvious that it's a lie because it's continuously being covered up. It is not a debate whether NASA is lying to us because they continue to do it. And they won't stop. This is my problem with people who keep quoting history. You can't quote history. This also goes into Fomenko. And Fomenko has over 25 years of research showing that the Roman Empire never even existed. So you at least need to give me over 30 years of research showing me that it does. Okay? People really don't understand the amount of information that's out there right now. That's why I say right now is the dark ages. We're all living in the dark ages right now because for some particular reason, we have all of this information at our disposal and nobody understands anything. If you ask me, the way that, Quantum Eraser, Nathan Oakley, and Sleeping Warrior, the way that they laid out stuff in such an easy way to show how insane these globers are, they lay this stuff out so beautifully that they should each have millions of subs. And honestly, because they are giving you real proof, real evidence, real sites, real citations, documentations, everything to actually show what's going on. And that's not what people are interested in. It seems like they're only interested in these stupid celebrities like Grimes and little Uzi Vert. If I'm not mistaken, this little Grimes individual, I believe Grimes is the girlfriend of Elon Musk, his ex-girlfriend or something. I'm about to look that up right now to see if I'm right. Noncastreamist says, one side of my family was Italian immigrants. The other made wagon wheels to expand into the West, which were earlier English and German immigrants. Got to bounce, man. We'll keep your stream up. All right, man. I'll see it. And he says, so you get the watch time here on YouTube. I dig the alt history Tartary stuff. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you being here, Noncastreamist. Thank you. So I just wanted to say that. Let me check real quick to actually see Elon Musk. I think they have it here. Spouse, girlfriend. I don't know. I am pretty sure Grimes. Dated him. So yeah, it's like, yeah, my ex-boyfriend wants to put a chip in my head. I'm down. I can't do this shit. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. And shout out to Nathan Oakley, 1980. Check out Nathan Oakley, man. I'm definitely going to come on his stream and show him some love and gratitude. Anybody who hasn't checked him out, check him out. He destroys globe heads. He shows you the science. And if anybody's globers here, I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna hurt. But at the end of the day, you're gonna like it. It's kind of like what happened with Kobe Bryant and them. It doesn't matter. It's gonna happen whether you agree to it or not. It's the truth will always win, no matter where what side it's on. The truth will prevail at the end. So. Shout out to Nathan Oakley and thank you again for coming in, man. I really appreciate that. So definitely check him out, guys. I'm putting links in the description to his channel and a couple of people I follow from his network and everything. I'm gonna send their links for you. So check out Anthony and everybody from the Nathan Oakley squad. And yeah, everybody, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to put that out. So anybody who has any questions, feel free to leave comments on here about any of this stuff. Whether it's the Roman Catholic Church, them changing the commandments. If you need to know the definition of slaves, if you need to know if you're a slave, I think that there. You want more Tartaria information, John Levi goes through, just watch his videos. Watch all of them. You got 150 of them. I watched them all. And I really enjoyed them. They were really nice. And it was really nice to actually see the dates and to see when they built these things like the Ice Palace and how they tore them down in one day. Okay, these buildings, they have a hard time tearing down today. The Balfour Declaration. I don't know why I can't say that. Read this again, and you'll see Lord Walter Rothschild right here. You'll understand who owns this area. You'll understand who owns Palestine. You'll understand these things. This will enrich you. I will help you gain wealth, okay, of knowledge here with this stuff. It's right here. And pretty soon, check it out. If you got any questions, though, leave a comment. If you want to know when Israel was founded, it is founded in 1948. If you look at this star, you got the 3 triangles up top and the 3 triangles down bottom. That's 33. Freemasonry. Grimes, they all want chips in their head. So I just want to make sure I go over everything real quick before the end of it. Johnson, first slave owner in America. First slave owner in America. So, yeah. Oh, the last thing. Here's a Jewish Nazi coin that was given on the, don't forget about this. I can't believe I forgot to show you guys this. Here's the Madagascar Plan. The Madagascar Plan was a proposal by Nazi Germany government to forcibly relocate the Jewish population of Europe to the island of Madagascar. So anybody who don't understand this, there was an issue concerning the Jewish population during this time period. And the issue was that they were taking over the world. And the Germans wanted to just be Germans. So they decided to, see if they could take the time out of their day to see if they could relocate people. And I guess in their spare time, they may have, who knows what else. I guess. Who knows? Yeah. So I don't know. I wasn't taught this in school either. So I don't know about this Madagascar Plan until I started researching separately. And I actually found that, instead of gassing a lot of people, I guess they relocated them because that's the same thing. And then, did this coin and get German product, their business elsewhere outside of Germany. I thought that was pretty nice considering there's certain people that have taken over the world. I don't know, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe they haven't. I don't know. This is also a broken cross anytime you see the swastika. I just figured I'd say that. That should be enough to get me banned properly. I'll be honest, I haven't been getting banned because I haven't been tagging a lot of videos. I'm also being careful. I'm not talking about the current sickness going on right now or the people that are suffering a whole bunch of adverse reactions from getting stuff stuck intramuscularly into their shoulders and having convulsions and spasms, and our children being systematically murdered and killed. I haven't been talking about that on my channel because I'm not that good of a truther. So I haven't been getting banned. So, but I also haven't been tagging. I am going to tag this video. So we'll see what kind of sticker they stick underneath of this. It's going to be interesting to see. Who knows? I don't have enough room in my, description for them to really stick a lot of stuff they want to stick on here. They probably want to stick extremist, racist, fake black guy, Nazi, I found out there's a lot of names going on now. There's a history denier. Rebuker. Sorry. History rebuker, flat earther, globe denier. What's some of the other ones, man? They got some crazy names out there. Anti-vaxxer, Trumper. I thought for the longest time, I thought a trumper was somebody who played trumpet. But no, you don't want to be a trumper. That's a really bad thing. And there's a lot of stuff now that you got to be careful with, apparently. It's pretty dangerous out here in America now. So I'm trying to move to some third world country to feel safer. So anybody who wants to join me, let me know. Send me an email. And we might be able to put some money together and you can move with me to a safer place. You know what I mean? Afghanistan. We can go anywhere safer than here, United States, and you don't want to go to China. That's two places that I don't know if you'll survive. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the stream. Shout out to everybody on here. And I'm putting some stuff in the description. Check out the links that I'm putting in the description and go sub these people and check them out and keep yourself up to date with the Flat Earth debate over on Nathan Oakley's channel. And thank you guys for taking the time. 4 o'clock, I'm going to try to do streams every day. I'm going to try to get consistent on my streams to, because I feel like also it's disrespectful to the subs if I'm not here to stream, because I never thought I would even have as many subs as I do now. So I appreciate that. And before I go, let me double check that I don't have any comments. That I do have comments. Jason Cox says, I can't. Hey, Shane Yin Yang. Appreciate it, man. Jason Cox says, I can't endorse the performance of this track, but the point is valid. What the hell does that even mean, Jason? Jason, what the hell does that even mean, Jason? I can't endorse the performance of this track. Hold on. Amish Space Station, everybody on here. Listen, I cannot endorse the performance. I can't believe what you said. But the point is valid. What the hell am I even reading? What the hell am I even reading? Do you guys see? You see what I got to deal with? I deal with this crap on a daily basis. Daily basis. Comments all over my network. Where this is what I'm talking about. Only an Illusion commented, this didn't age well. How's the fake corona treating you, moron? What? It's treating me fine. I'm not sick. I'm perfectly fine. This is also the moronic craziness that I have to deal with. You know, this is it. I like it though, because I get to expose it. That's why I want people to leave more comments. I encourage people to leave more comments. I'm not going to make fun of you unless you got children on your page like that other brat, and you're playing around with knives and you look like a creeper pedo, because I will expose you if you're a pedo. Shout out to everybody who agrees with Nambla. I will destroy you. Anyway, this didn't age well. How's the fake corona treating you, moron? Are you trying to tell me that my song that I dissed that Ronald McDonald clown on didn't age well? Everybody here, everybody here. How many people died from TB in 2019? 1.4 million TB related deaths in the United States. In the United States alone. 1.4 million TB related deaths in the United States alone. This D-bag says that didn't age well. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's do this. Deaths right here. United States, 473,000 in the United States. 473,000. Here's a little 223 skull and bones. 322 skull and bones for you right there. I see you. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So the United States has had not even 500,000 deaths from this COVID. Now let's go back to tuberculosis. This has a vaccine, by the way. 1.4 million. Hey, only an illusion. I want you to get your lips stuck in my crack. You're not even worth responding to. This didn't age well. How's COVID treating you? Yes, it did age well. I talked about the numbers in the song. Now, even a dude who doesn't like me says that the point is valid. Amazing. I can't believe so many people are taken up for shout out to Drea. What's up? I can't believe so many people are and you, everybody. If you guys don't know, Nathan Oakley's in here. Travis Jones, check him out. I like Russian Vids also. Russian Vids has some good stuff. I don't necessarily agree with him in the beef with Eric Dubé, but Quantum Eraser. I'm going to put links to these channels after his video, so check these people out. Yeah, so that was light. Actually, it won't tell me when people are commenting if it's past a certain, I don't know. This is 2 hours ago and it didn't. Oh, never mind. Sorry. That's an upload. Sorry. I thought it was a comment. All right. Anyway, oh, here's another guy. If you guys don't know this guy, he's a slayer, dude. Logical, plausible, probable. He's pretty cool. He actually knows a lot about evolution and biology, not evolution. Evolution is fake. We didn't come from monkeys. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think there are people in our society that did come from monkeys. I do believe that. One of them is here. Only an illusion. He is clearly a monkey. So, appreciate everybody for checking out the stream. And I'm going to try to be on every day around like 4. So, until tomorrow or the next time I'm on, I'll see you guys. Keep your eyes open and look out for these ridiculous restrictions because they're on the way. Amish Space Station out.